Hi there, I hope you guys are doing extremely well. So today we will solve LeetCode problem number 121, which is our best time to buy and sell stock. So basically we are given an array of integers, and here each value of the given array represents prices of a stock, and the indexes of those prices represents days. Okay, so we need to buy a stock on a given day and sell it afterwards. Let's say I am buying stock at price 1 on this day. Okay, so I can only sell it after this day on these prices. Okay, so I can only sell it at price 5, 3, 6 and 4. I cannot go backward and sell it at 7 because selling should be done after buying. Okay, so first we will do buy, then we will sell it. Okay, so if I say that I am buying at price 3, then I can only sell it at price 6 and 4. I think you got it. Okay, so this thing we need to keep in mind, and another thing is we need to maximize our profit. Okay, so how can we maximize our profit on this example? So if I buy it on price 1 and sell it at price 6, then I can maximize my profit at 5. Okay, so this is my maximum profit. On example 2, I can see that we cannot achieve our profit. Every time I buy it, I need to sell it at lower price. Okay, so there should be written 0. So what are the intuitions here? Our first intuition should be this is kind of a sliding window technique, because based on a certain condition like profit will be achieved or not, we need to increase or decrease our window size. So this is sliding window technique. And secondly, we discussed earlier that we cannot go backward or sell it on the same day. We cannot do this. Okay, and third thing is we need to keep track of our maximum profit. Okay, profit will be achieved in many ways, but we need our maximum profit, so we need to keep track of it. And fourthly, which is super important, is we need to buy the stock as low as possible and sell it as high as possible, and that is how we can achieve maximum profit. Okay, so how can we set up our pointers? So first of all, we will take 2 pointers. First one is buy pointers and second one is sell pointers. Okay, and we will initialize our buy pointer at 0th index and sell pointer at first index, because we can only sell it after buying. Okay, so this is why we initialize at first index, and we need another variable which is our maximum profit variable, which we initialize as 0. Okay, then what we will need to loop through all the elements. Okay, so how can we loop through all the elements? First of all, we can say that for I in range len of prices. So this len function will return the length of our array, return the length, and this for loop will iterate through 0th index to the len of prices minus 1th index. Okay, so if my length of my prices array is 7, then this for loop will iterate through 0 to 6 element. Okay, and another way of looping through the elements is saying like while our sell pointer is less than our length of prices, then we will continue, otherwise we will stop looping. Okay, so when our sell pointer's value is the last element of our array, then we will stop looping, and there will be some condition in between our loops. Based on these conditions, we will increase or decrease our pointer's value. Okay, so what are the conditions in between our loops? So it's obvious that our condition will be the sell cell pointers value will be greater than by pointers value, and that is valid because because if we need to profit, then our cell pointers value should be greater than our by pointers value, otherwise we cannot do profit. Okay, so prices of cell pointer, this cell pointer is index, and prices of cell pointer is the value of that index. Okay, so we are working with the value, so we will say prices of cell pointers greater than prices of by pointer. Okay, this is the valid condition of our working procedure. Okay, so if this is valid, then what we will do, we will say that this is what I want. So what will I do now? I will count my maximum profit. Okay, and if otherwise this is not valid. Okay, so let's say now prices of sale of P is now less than prices of by pointer. So if this is the case, what we will do, this is what we do not decide. Okay, we decide our by value to be minimum, but here our sell value is minimum. This is not we want. So what we will do now, we want our buy value to be minimum, but our sell value is here now minimum. Okay, so we will say that I will not want this, I will want my buy pointers value is minimum. What is here is our sell pointer. Okay, and then what will I do now, I will increase my sell pointers value by 1, and here also I need to increase my sell pointers value by 1. Okay, so what will be our full code? So this is the full code. Here we can see that if prices of sell pointer is greater than prices of buy pointer, then we are counting our maximum profit. How we can count our maximum profit? This function here over max function our is returning to the value of max profit and prices of sell pointers minus prices of buy pointers, which is our profit. Okay, so this max function initially returning the value between these two, max profit and the profit. Okay, so the value which is the maximum between two is storing in the maximum profit variable. Okay, so let's say our maximum profit is now 0, and our profit, which is prices of sell pointers minus prices of buy pointers, is like 3. Okay, so what is the maximum of these two? Obviously 3. Okay, so this 3 will be storing into our maximum profit variable, and the previous value of maximum profit variable is overwritten now with this 3. Okay, so this is our full code. Here we can see that the implementation of this code. Okay, so first of all, my buy pointers value is this, and my sell pointers value is this. Okay, so sell, this is my buy. Okay, so initially my buy pointers value is 7, my sell pointers value is 1, and this is actually the value, not at the indexes. Okay, and max profit is 0. Okay, so I am, when I enter the condition, my buy pointers value is greater than my sell pointers value, this is not a desired. Okay, so it will enter the else statement, and it will say that my buy pointers value will be the sell pointers values equal, and sell pointers value will be incremented by 1. Okay, so now my buy pointers value will be 1 and my sell pointers value will be 5. Okay, so this is now become 5 and this is now becomes 1. Okay, so now buy is 1 and sell is 5. Okay, so now we can see that my buy pointers value is now lesser than my sell pointers value. This is what I want. So the max profit variable will do what? It will return between my previous max profit value, which is 0, and now difference between my sell pointers value and my buy pointers value, which is, we can see this is 4. So it will return 0 comma 4, which is maximum of these two is 4, so it will return 4. Okay, so now I will increment my sell pointers value by 1, so my sell pointers value will be now 3. Okay, so my sell pointers value will be 3, and my buy pointers value is still 1, and my max profit will be 4. Okay, then we will see that my buy pointers value is 1, my sell pointers value is 3. Then is this valid? Yes, is this valid? So so max profit will again count the maximum value between 4 and now difference between 1 and 3, which is 4. Okay, so it will return 4. Okay, so now my sell pointers value will be 6 and my buy pointers value is still 1. Okay, so now I will see that my buy pointers value is 1 and my sell pointers value is 6. Is this valid? Yes, this is valid. So I will count my max profit. So this will return and the value between my previous max profit value, which is 4, and let's 4, and my now difference between sell pointers and buy pointers, which is, we can see that this is 5. So it will return the value between 4 and 5, which is the maximum is 5, so it will return 5. Okay, so now my sell pointers value will be 4 and still my buy pointers value is 1. Now we can say that 4 minus 1 is 3, and maximum of 5 comma 3 is 5 still, and I am reached my last value of the indexes. Okay, so this is how can, and my max profit variable will return the maximum profit, which is here is 5. Okay, so this is the case, this is how can we solve this problem. Thanks for your time. We will see next time. Okay, thank you.